Hey, it's the Fixer here. I just wanted to put this disclaimer in part one because I was using a new mic during last session and I thought it was alright because no one during the session said anything, and even after the session they're like, yeah, that you sounded really good. But when I went through the recording, there was a lot of feedback and my voice was really quiet. So I just wanted to put this disclaimer in here, apologize for that. I'll be using this headset that I've been using this entire time from now on until I see if I can't fix the other headset. I don't know what went wrong, but I just wanted to firstly apologize to you, the viewer, and yeah, that's about it. Just apologize and say, yeah, it won't happen again. Well, anyway, enjoy.
Hello everyone, welcome to another adventure with the Sentinels of Clelen. Oh, it has
that
been...
wind sound.
It has, yeah, listen to that wind sound. You guys are in the middle of the freaking desert. Well, it has been a week off for me, and I have gotten a resounding, pile of grading and a handful of lessons done. I still have a bunch more shit to do. My poor fiance probably has strep throat somehow.
Oh,
And that means I will most likely be getting it soon, so...
Oh.
That's why you have good constitution.
My
like
girlfriend's
I do, not
got
weak
shingles.
constitution.
Oh. Oh, shingles.
Yep.
Oh.
Shingles make me glad I never got chickenpox as a kid.
Except if you
Yeah.
get them now, you're gonna die.
That's
Yeah.
the other thing.
Yeah,
I am
Chickenpox?
vaccinated. I am
it
vaccinated.
doesn't fucking matter.
Yeah, it...
Zach, let me be confident in my life, okay?
No.
Chickenpox just kind of
Screw
sucks,
you,
but...
Zach!
It's not as bad as my poor friend Noah, who got chickenpox on his brain.
Oh.
How the fuck did he manage
he
to
was-
do that?
I don't know, but,
Did it, so it...
right?
Oh,
He
gosh.
wears,
Yeah,
those, blue blocker sunglasses everywhere because his, light, basically gives him horrible migraines.
Huh.
Yeah,
So he's kind of, and he's, a pale, skinny white boy, and just,
ugh.
he's a vampire, unfortunately.
That's kind of
Chickenpox. Are you
horrible.
sure you didn't get porphyric hemophilia from the Elder Scrolls series?
Right. Anyway, so when we last left our heroes, the sun had just come back out.
Oh, come.
Yeah, because there was an eclipse. And you guys fought off, a third of an undead army.
It was really traumatizing.
Because that was not the whole undead army. You guys
of course
thought
Oh no, of course
third,
not.
It was
maybe
just
a
a
quarter of it.
failing of it.
Yeah.
The members, the other members of the holy cities, were definitely out there pitching in.
So was there anything on the lieutenant or whatever?
No, he
went
just
into
kind of
nothing else.
dissolved as soon as you...
Okay, I was just looking for
Um,
there was order. That. Okay.
He's an incorporeal creature.
Incorporeal, corporeal, same diff.
You were given orders.
I'm gonna search through the pile of dust left behind.
There has to be a scrap of parchment in here somewhere.
I need this
You
dust.
find one and all it says on it is
Stamped with the
It's like,
black
you
hand.
yeah, with the black hand on it.
Goodbye.
Okay, let's go deal with racist elves and
God,
I want my
yes.
Racist
braces. I want
Why,
my
I
braces,
know.
Arranis.
Ooh, I get my gloves today, maybe. Hopefully.
hopefully the arc priest is back or high priest.
This is the time where you go to them and you're like, yeah, sorry for the hubris of telling you that you needed some knowledge of mine. Also, I know that I'm a half-breed ingrate. Can I just have the braces
Excuse
for
me?
my... No,
Yes.
no, you gotta
Arranis,
be,
Arranis.
really, really
I
Do we need
just go-
someone
Well,
killed
I don't know.
Arranis?
Yeah,
You
let's just go back to. Let's not talk about what we're gonna do. Let's just go do it.
You gotta
Hey,
like
Eric,
self-flagellate yourself in front of a man.
So, Aera, I see a small flaw in your plan. Why
it involves
should I
Arranis
try
saying
and
those
why would
things.
I lie in the church of the God of all knowledge?
Lying's easy.
Because they're prideful assholes.
Okay, so but you don't see how that's going to backfire on me at all, do you?
No, but if you lie in a way that assuages their hurt ego, they might appreciate it.
I don't think their ego.
I don't think their ego's hurt.
It's Arranis' ego. That's hurt.
I think I'm the one who came out short on this one
Yeah, kind of short.
compared to the 4 foot what of you.
Hey, I'm really short.
I've got 18
She's
inches on
short,
you. I'm
but
pretty
she's
sure.
scrappy.
I've got a lot more on her than that.
By the way, I am 5 feet tall.
Sorry, 7 inches.
I've got 16
When she
inches.
ruffles her feathers, she's like 2 inches taller.
the hair or the feathers on her crest are just like.
If I didn't know that I would lose a finger, I would like do the head pop thing. But I know better, so I will not do the head pop thing.
Now.
I like having all 10 fingers. They're very effective for playing instruments of the bard.
My beak is very sharp, Arranis.
Yes,
Suddenly
quite
she's
aware.
Can't always control where it bites.
I'm pretty sure you
Boy.
can. Isn't that
So-
part of the point of your entire discipline thing?
I don't always want to control where it bites.
Oh, you guys.
Doesn't that still fall under the self-control thing?
You know, being a monk is always a work in progress.
I will buy that one.
Is that what they call it?
There's always room for improvement, and occasionally the room for improvement means that people who are sitting in that little bit of space get their fingers nipped.
Like I said, I'm keeping my fingers away from your head.
Thank you.
Not until the
my
whole
fingers.
person
So-
spell takes effect.
If I put the mace in a bag of holding, what happens?
You put the mace in the bag of holding, and the light is just gone.
Okay, good. At least that works. Learn something.
I'm just so happy we know that's a bag of holding and not another type of bag.
Yeah. Bag of devouring. Oh, there goes your fucking mace, Paylor. I should probably talk to him.
It's gone
That
forever.
is some Neil level shit.
Yeah.
Oh, you put that bag in there. Well, it's worked as a bag now, but now it's a fucking bag of devouring.
Huh. That's weird.
Oops.
Did it
So how about
again.
How about this? I have
I mean,
actually
can
I
I
have,
just
I have a,
go
I have a
and
much broader question. What is the state of the city now that this attack got thwarted?
Half of the populace is very scared, and the other half is like, it's mixed. There's people like still running around terrified that the world is ending. There's others who are like dropping to their knees, yelling, "Praise the sun!"
Is the eclipse
Thank you
over?
for getting that.
I'm just gonna
We're
push
not
Arranis forward and
dead.
whisper, "Do your thing where you make people happy."
I'm sorry. What?
play
I told him
some
I'd sing a
music.
song or something. To...
Do you want me to play my lute?
No,
No.
no.
It's
If
still
you
has
don't
most of
sing,
its
I'm gonna
strengths.
sing, and then bad things are gonna happen.
Lion
I
still
am
has
going
most of its
to
strengths.
pull out at the provocation of Throkk's threat. Potential problems. I will take out.
Trying to help.
I will take out my loot. One of them. I've got a few now.
No,
I
not
have some
that
A
one.
bag of many
Not
loots.
that one.
And
Not that one.
if there are animals in the area that are currently panicking, I am going to cast.
The animals have left.
There's no panicking horses still in a stable or something.
No.
Okay, fine.
they've
I will
all-
simply play. a jaunty tune, a calming, soothing tune on my lute. And I will come up with a reference to make in a moment because I've got a minor headache.
Okay. So you
start playing some
you
four chords.
strum gently, but a lot of the time people are like not really paying attention to you. Someone yells, "Put that damn thing away and help us."
I will whatever. If I see something fallen, I'm going to use my lute to cast Mage Hand and pick. I don't have Mage Hand. Never mind.
I was gonna walk over and pick up rubble that may be trapping people.
Yeah, I'll go over and like try to.
I'm still going to go with the lifting of. Actually, I'll cast Unseen Servant.
All right, so Throkk goes over and he starts like lifting beams and things
They're
like
being
that.
so helpful.
Aera's just like sitting there, like knees wobbling.
I walk up and I just pick it up with one hand and keep watching.
I got it. I'm being helpful.
I've got it. I know what song I'm singing now.
It's the end of
So
the world.
So as I'm casting Unseen Servant, I'm going to still attempt to keep everyone's spirits up with a look up, look to the glorious sky.
Look up. At least you didn't die.
Simply incredible.
What are you doing in my city?
Your city.
Wonderful.
I'm gonna head over to the Temple of Tritharion to see if there's any damage.
Did they breach the walls?
There were shadows.
I'm assuming there was shadows, or if there was maybe there were some ranged attacks that made it over.
There were like a handful of like shadows and things like that that made it in, but they were cleaned up relatively quickly. Most of it was like people freaking out.
But the temple's in one piece.
Yeah.
Okay, good.
Are there any like cats or small children stuck in trees? Are there any trees here?
No.
Are there people stuck on roofs of buildings?
Yeah, there's some people stuck on like roofs and stuff like that. There's small animals.
All right,
I said the animals were gone.
I'm gonna fly up and help people down.
Okay. Yeah, you managed to like kind of fly around and grab a few people off of roofs and things like that, and just kind of start. After like an hour or so, everything starts really calming down. The priests and warriors have returned. There are some casualties, but most of them are kind of fixed up very quickly by the sheer number of like priests around.
That's fair.
Is anybody injured?
There are people with like minor cuts, abrasions, and again there are like warriors like kind of limping in off of like out of the desert.
Okay.
But they're
line of paladins going, attaboy, they're like doing lay on hands while patting them on the
Yeah.
shoulders.
Well, I'm gonna go around and just start healing people.
Yeah, it seems like they have like kind of groups of healers at the entrances.
I'll help out with that.
Okay. Yeah. What else is everyone else doing?
Zed,
what are you
kids
doing?
freaking out,
Well, let's see.
like sniffling.
I could either go get gloves of fury, or I could try to talk to Paylor. I think I want to try to talk to Paylor first, and for the rest of the group, buy something.
Yeah, the rest of us are gonna go shopping here. I think in a bit. But
I'd like to take Aera with me to the Thieves Guild. Not the Thieves Guild.
Oh right, yeah.
The God of Thieves as my anti-pickpocket device.
Okay.
I'm sorry that I said I was gonna let them pickpocket you. I was just pissed off. I'm not gonna let them pickpocket you.
Thank you. We'll try again, and we'll try again. Hopefully, they'll have a different perspective on the purchasing of defensive items when we
I
revisit.
suppose that, hey, we just help save the city is going to work a lot better than...
I think.
That
know,
actually
but
wouldn't
you
probably
feel
matter
less
to them.
Not drunk enough for this shit, Throkk.
You're not here. Go away.
Aera's going to take out her lute, which now has 4 of its 5 strings. Hey!
Technically, you're at disadvantage because you're missing a string.
Good point. Good point. I'll roll again.
See that nat 1.
Hey!
Oh, burn the nat 20s then.
So you managed
I just
to play.
blew 20 on this.
It's a duet.
Hey, let's play some song. Or what's his name? Like Jason Mraz. Bum,
There you go.
Bum, bum, ba-dum, bum, 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 ba-dum, bum.
You're just
Actually-
following around going like skibbity bop 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 da.
I'm yours.
No.
There you go.
There was seriously a guy playing that in the quad yesterday, so I've been thinking about it.
Because of course there was.
Yeah. It was a nice day, and so there were 2 guys sitting out with guitars, and one of them was singing, and I was like, hey, I know how to play 4 chords on a guitar! I could do this!
Good for you.
Anyway,
Anyways.
sorry.
No, you're fine. So. Yeah, you
Yeah, what's
you know,
Big
you
Papa
get your,
Paylor got to say?
you get your song in and it calms people down a little bit.
Good. I don't think Aera's ever going to get her lyre repaired, so I'll just put down that I play at a disadvantage.
It's a good thing you don't know somebody that knows how instruments work and could potentially fix it.
Yeah. If only we had some sort of musical talent here.
Yes.
Arranis-
Allow me to try to
Arranis-
restring your lute.
My int modifier is 0.
Doesn't mean
Which
you're
means you're
That's
average intelligence.
That's not intelligence, that's wisdom.
Okay, well maybe she'll ask you later.
Okay, so, Zed, you want to try to commune with Paylor?
Sure, I'll go right into his temple
Okay,
at night's advance.
it's locked.
Good thing you're a rogue.
Yeah, if only. I'm going to knock on the door.
There's no one in there. They're
Usually
all
they
out
will.
helping people.
Wonder how much Paylor's gonna be pissed at me for temple.
Lovely lot.
You hear a humming coming from your backpack.
Okay. I look inside my backpack.
The mace is kind of vibrating,
I take it out.
and there's just this brilliant light shining from it, and people just kind of stop and turn.
What the hell's wrong with this thing? I like smack it against my hand. Times what? Hello?
Hello, Paylor.
Yes, this is dope.
It's me, Zed.
Hey God, it's me, Zed.
And it's this bright light, and people are kind of stopping and staring and coming to you and saying, "Are you the one that slayed the lieutenant?"
Yes.
And they're just kind of like drop to their knees and they say, "Thank you so much. That was such a brave and courageous thing to do."
Problem? Fun?
You must go you must go show this to other people and let them know that their God has not abandoned them.
Sure. and like visibly sees that just school. I have to go fucking. So I will robotically troop around the town. Like very stiff, rigid move.
When you pass by where Aera and Arranis are, Aera will wave at you.
I will shoot daggers at you with my eyes.
You feel
really
in the back of
shiny.
your mind like off. Like there's something that's not like this isn't you.
Yeah, this isn't. That's why I'm acting so abhorrent.
So do it in your own way.
Hmm?
You just hear all of a sudden in the back of your head there's a voice, so do it in your own way.
It's a sentient fucking mace. Throw it away. That
It's
can't
talking
be
to
good.
you!
I talk back to it.
takes
I
over
talk back to
mine.
it in my head. What? My own. It's completely different. Lords.
It involves a lot more murder.
Yes.
There's not enough boxes in this city.
As far as I know, I haven't done excessive scanning of the city. Don't know how many crates they have.
I'm sure that there's a way that I would accept.
No.
At least I fixed your mace. Ah, that's pretty cool.
Hey, there you go. Just go around and tell people that.
Alright.
You wanted my advice, right?
Kind of. I mean, I was more like trying to contact you to see how pleased I.
Puppy.
I mean, I'm glad that you've done this, but I don't want you to think that you have to do this.
Okay, so it has to be my choice. Also,
Yes.
it seems to resist me. Is there any way I can fix that?
Continue to grow with it.
Hmm.
The holy weapons, the holy artifacts, they grow to become accustomed with the wielder.
Oh, so this is no cheap trick sort of thing. This will happen over time, sort of.
Yes.
Fine. I'll flip it back onto my belt and just go around saying, "Hey, I fixed the Mace of Pelor and saved your city."
And you get a lot of people saying, "Oh, thank you so much."
Or actually, no, I'm
And
not going to
lots
go
of
around and
people
tell
like-
people. I'm going to go to the underbelly and spread the rumor that there is a person in dark clothing that has assembled the Mace of Pelor and saved the city.
There you go.
X for a second.
You do.
And the wild
And
is dead.
yes, by the end of the day, the word has spread that a man in dark clothing carries the Mace of Pelor and is in fact the man that slayed his lieutenant, slayed the Black Hand's lieutenant.
Hooray! Bahamut scale? Question mark.
Okay, I'm glad I'm not the only person who just noticed that.
I just put it on there.
Yep.
Okay. I was like, I don't remember that being there before. Okay, I did have to reload the page, so I was like, hold on a second.
Hey, so Aera, I had a bad thought again.
Oh no, when you have bad thoughts, I get worried.
So there's a mummy in a temple still.
Yeah?
Black Hand's out of a lieutenant.
Yeah?
Okay, do I really need to put the rest of this together, or can you figure the rest out on your own?
No, I think you need to put it together for me.
Okay, so a mummy lord is a powerful undead creature,
Okay.
and the lieutenant was also a powerful undead creature.
Do you think they got together and had babies?
I think the Black Hand now has a potential agent to recruit to fill the void. And the only thing worse than a mummy lord
Is 2 mummy lords.
You are
Children
not wrong.
lords.
You are not wrong.
Mummy Lord with beholder for him.
A composite mummy lord. It's just an amalgamation of 10 mummy lords.
I believe they call that a compressed mummy lord. No, is a mummy lord working directly for the Black Hands.
Oh.
It becomes a construct.
I mean, we were sort of planning on killing the thing.
Yes, but I don't think we have the strength to take it on just yet.
I would agree. Is there anything we can do to keep... Is there anything we can do to keep this big bed from finding the smaller bed in the pyramid?
A lot of sand.
I don't think we have enough sand to bury that thing.
Yeah, neither do I.
Do you have a plan?
Yes, get stronger faster than he can recruit him, and then kill him.
That makes sense.
Step 1 to that part of that plan involves you getting your bracers and me getting the next instrument.
I would really like the braces.
If I had the Olam harp, I'm pretty sure I could just incinerate it by myself.
Really? What does that thing do?
It calls fiery destruction down from the sky.
What kind of fiery destruction?
A literal storm of fire.
That's pretty impressive.
Right, yeah.
Is there anything that, like, would turn my fists into fiery destruction?
Yeah, a different fucking path.
You could light them on fire.
Shut up, Zach!
Way of the 4 elements!
Knowledge anything isn't any of my... I don't have a class skill in knowledge, Zed. Give me a break.
That was all
So let's go take
You
care
got
of
a
this.
multi-class era.
So just mind my pockets and mind your pockets, and
All
let's
right.
go and see what we can acquire.
Got it.
What were the two? What were the? There was 2 items in the temple that we were interested in. I know the instrument was one of them. I can't remember what the other one is. If you could remind me. Were you actually interested in those?
Yes, I've been hunting them for like the past, I don't know, 5 sessions.
Okay. I suppose I can do. I suppose that I can help. Can you steal anymore?
Yes. I just can't lie.
I feel like there's that creates a problem for you.
No, you just can't talk about stealing.
He can
Let's see here.
If he comes in
If
contact
somebody-
with the person you stole it from, and they were like,
But
"Did
yeah,
you steal
did you
my
steal-
stuff?"
yeah.
Yeah, I
I'd be
can't
like, yeah,
lie
yeah.
or cheat, and my words must be my promise.
Isn't
It doesn't
that-
say anything
Like,
about stealing.
"Man, I lost this thing. I don't know what happened to it." He can be like, "Man, that sucks," because technically he's still not lying.
Yeah,
Yeah.
Isn't,
Did you,
isn't that
did you
there is-
steal this from me? Well, I can't say no, but...
isn't that a lie of omission? Isn't that just as bad?
No.
I'd ask.
It's a
I'd ask-
gray
I'd ask
area.
Paylor on that one. You do have a direct link up now. So let's head in, shall we?
All right.
So who's going into the temple?
Me.
Arranis.
Yep.
Hi.
I would like to actually rest. I'm gonna go somewhere and rest.
For reference, I have a passive perception of 22.
Wow.
Okay. So yeah,
It actually,
you
I
enter
was not
this
expecting
place.
it that high.
It's everyone. As soon as you enter, you notice one thing. Everyone's got a mask on.
Oh, I'm gonna fit right the fuck in.
Aera throws up her hood so that maybe she can make people think that her bird face is a mask.
I
the
undo,
moment she talks.
I undo my ponytail, and I now have a double emo fringe going on.
Oh my god!
Arranis!
But you're so intimate with the ponytail.
Arranis, were you in a band? Were you in? Is this like
A
I saying,
power
like,
metal band.
5 years ago? Arranis Wind River performing at like the King's Court and doing super
He was a Metallica cover band.
thrashy shit.
Lamb of God.
The King's Court, yes.
Yes, Lamb
Rashy,
of
not
God.
so much.
You got like.
It was the
Do
power
you
bar.
scream? Do you do the screamy thing?
Not since the event.
The event. I understand.
I'm so fucking tough. I'm so fucking tough.
I mean, every once in a while you make a noise and it shatters a couple of windows.
And now
That was a
Can't
bit.
make it anymore.
That was a bit before I was. Before I heard the verse.
Fun fact: the verse is actually a power metal song.
Fuck.
No, it's more like Dragon Force's power metal, like Sonata Arctica,
Maybe.
Van Canto, Sabaton.
Through the fire and flames. The only one anyone knows.
Yep. I think
Yeah.
we'll be.
All that's power metal, which I love because it's fucking ridiculous and awesome. Blind Guardian. If you've ever played the metal version of Robot Unicorn Attack, the song in the background is called Battlefield by Blind Guardian, and it's fucking awesome.
Yep.
Anyway,
Else lose Aera? It's me.
Probably.
Probably just you.
I've never agreed with anything so much to shake my head in such a manner.
and I lost that. Oh wait, no, he's back.
There we go.
I do have a hood too, so wait, I'm doubling down.
I only have to single down.
Arranis covers his
and
glorious
almost
locks.
Immediately, people start making their way towards you, but not directly towards you, like past you.
Yeah. So I have
Aaron's
a hand
like
on my
Aaron's like
brain.
doing that thing where the bird where a bird is trying to keep an eye on you and is doing like the sort of like
I have
bobbing the head around.
I have a hand passively on my coin purse.
That's
Okay.
a bad idea. Now they know where
They'll
it is.
know where it is.
The
That's
Seven
all-
Daggers thanks you for your contribution.
They haven't encountered them yet. Careful.
Okay. Anyway, everyone's got like all sorts of different like styles of masks on. There's one with like the really long nose. There's one with like kind of pins coming out of it and stuff like that. There are all sorts of like weird different masks. There's one that almost looks like a jester.
I look for someone that looks particularly priesty.
One that looks-
There's one with like giant bug eyes. Yeah, there's one that looks like that. Not like bug eyes, but like it looks like it's like goggles or something like that. You do eventually find who you assume to be the high priest. He's the most human-looking one, except like half of it's like a skull looking, and then the other half's like normal human looking.
Good day, good sir.
Good day.
I don't like that voice. Sounds like Celestial.
What's
I'm high.
what's the name of the god, by the way? Just for
Oli
me.
Damara.
Say that again.
Oli Damara.
How is that spelled?
S.
Yes.
Spelled. Looking in,
Okay,
right?
thank you. I've come to pay homage to Oli Damara with music.
Music, huh? Huh. You must be a bard. Probably looking for the instrument, aren't you?
I mean, I won't say no.
I'm afraid you're too late.
That's an answer that I don't like. Does that at least come with a story?
Oh, of course. It was stolen.
That's still an answer I don't like. Does that come with a story?
For that, you're going to have to find the answer. Plenty of people around here know the answer.
Can I make an insight check on this guy?
Go for it.
I see.
He is throwing down so many different
He's double
you
speaking.
can't tell if he's being straight with you, or if he's lying to your face, or if it's a mixture of both.
Can I, because I have Thieves' Cant, or...
You're not there.
I?
No.
Yeah, Zed's there.
Oh, Zed's there?
Zed, you start to pick up on something that he's saying.
Picking up what he's down.
Yeah. He kind of speaks long-windedly about things, is what the rest, which you two notice. Zed, you notice that he's definitely doing a Thieves' Cant.
Okay.
What you catch basically is that it was stolen by someone and brought to somewhere in Railden.
Oh, that's...
God
Go
damn
back.
it. We gotta go back?
It would appear so.
But basically beyond knowing that it's in Railden, he doesn't really know. What you guys catch is, it was a long time ago. A man, in the middle of the night, came in, took away the instruments, escaped to the land of the rolling green hills.
That would be Rielden. So,
Beyond that, I am unsure of the fate of the
Frenchman.
the item.
He was gone for a time.
which item was it?
What item do you think?
Who's an instrument of the bards, clearly.
But of course.
Whose instrument? This temple's obviously, but I mean the original owner.
Again, you'll just have to ask the right people. I wouldn't know because I'm not a bard. Now am I?
Well, no shit.
You very well could be. You were quite lyrical in your speech.
Can I make another insight check to see if he's a bard?
Go for it. You get the sense that he's telling the truth.
Okay.
The loosest possible terms.
Yeah.
You do have the challenge.
Why, thank you.
But you haven't been. But you have only heard the chorus. You haven't heard a touch of the verse, have you?
As far as I know, the only verse that matters to me is the one that is sung by Olidamara himself.
Sadly, Olidamara is part of the chorus, not the verse.
And again, these are things that I do not understand, for I am not a bard.
You haven't heard it. May you have the blessing at some point.
And may Olidamara smile upon you.
I do have one other piece of business to attend to here.
Yes.
The chosen one of Paylor wishes for a set of gloves in your possession.
Is that so?
And considering he is a large part of the reason that this temple still stands,
But don't tell him that. His head will only get larger.
I think we can arrange something. Chosen one, if you would come with me.
I just look back at her.
Be careful, Zed. You want to be able to fit your head
I'm
through
trying this whole honesty
doorways.
thing for once. How does it feel?
Like, you see almost fear in his eyes of like, what the fuck are you saying, divulging this kind of information for in this temple? But I do follow.
All right,
These
so
are your people.
you wander into a room, and it's quite dark in here.
Okay, not a problem.
And the man slowly takes off his mask.
Okay.
But he doesn't look at you. He takes off his mask and sets it down on a table. You look for the gloves of thievery, correct?
A pair, yes.
What if I could offer you something better?
How so? As I've come to understand, they would be of utmost use for me. My particular weapon that I have.
I understand that you have something of gnomish creation, yes?
I think so. I don't know exactly who this. I think he said no.
The wristblade.
Yeah, I know.
Yeah. Yes. Well, I just happen to have a tinkerer here myself, and I'm sure that he would be more than happy to expand upon that.
Huh. In what manner are we talking?
Natural
He
blade.
slowly turns around, and you notice that the side of his face, like the side of the mask that had the skeleton on it, is perfectly normal. The side that had like the human face on it is like heavily scarred and burned.
I maintain my composure now.
Well, you see, he has found a way. She has found a way of combining a wristblade, gloves of thievery, thieves' tools, and a hand crossbow.
Huh.
In theory.
Period.
Her name?
Yes.
Penny Gadget.
She goes by
Gadget.
Grace. She lives in Railton.
Dress strange. No one. Okay, I'm the one that picked that up. Cheese. What the hell was that?
Of course, we just call her the Tinkerer.
As
But
one.
if you'd be willing to surrender your weapon, I would be willing to trade for those enhanced gloves of thievery.
So it combines this blade with the powers of the gloves of thieves and a
Yes.
hand crossbow and thieves' tools.
Yes.
I have grown quite attached to particular.
Did you just ask for the Mace of Paylor?
No, he asked for my wrist blade.
Okay.
He wants to fuse it with some other stuff to enhance it. I suppose I could. I do have other weapons, so yeah, I could do this.
Excellent. This will take but a moment. He takes the wrist blade and he turns around and he says, Tinkerer, you may come out of the shadows now. And this gnome steps out. She's got bright, poofy pink, blonde hair tied up in pigtails. She's got like overalls and a pair of goggles on her head. And she's got these bright rosy cheeks and just her face is dotted with freckles.
Oh my god, how cute is she?
She is so freaking cute.
Oh my god, Zed might hit on her.
She
Zed know how
walks
emotions
over
work.
and takes
No.
the wrist blade and kind of like walks over to this. What you now notice is there's a second table, but it's lower to the ground.
Yeah.
She sits down, and with like three, just kind of like the wrist blade just kind of falls apart.
Okay, I watch her intently, making sure she's not destroying it.
No, she just kind of like looks it over, and she just starts grabbing things. Like she grabs a pair of gloves, she grabs the wrist blade, she grabs like it's this flurry of motions as she's just constantly moving. Pulls out a hammer, pulls out like a screwdriver, pulls out a wrench, like all these different things. Pulls out like random materials and just almost seemingly out of nowhere. And she just... And there, sitting before you, is a set of... is a pair of gloves. Normal-looking gloves.
Okay.
Well, they're like fingerless gloves.
Yeah. As I wear.
Yeah.
I'm gonna compliment her. Oh, it's always nice to see a master working the craft.
Of course.
Very skillful hand job.
Yes, they are.
Where's that charisma check?
And she kind of like looks up at you and she
Eyebrow
goes,
waggles.
"Wouldn't you like to find out?"
Oh,
If you be offering. That's very straight to the point.
Without skipping a beat, she says, "I don't know. I think you're a little bit, how do I put this gently? Clumsy for me."
Well, I'll admit I'm not very experienced, but
oh.
I could give you a few. What's? I give you a fun little.
Demonstration.
A little
Proficiency
time?
in the sleight of hand.
For a long time, depending on provocation.
Put on the gloves first. We'll go from there.
She has a thing for gloves.
So the gloves slip on. You know, they fit like a glove.
Jokes!
The DM loses 100 experience.
Wait, guys. It's like, guys, I have 5 penises. Yeah? How do your pants fit? Like a glove! Okay, anyway.
Mike, I'm so disappointed.
Son, I am disappointed.
Make a little tab on.
Yes. So both contain hidden blades. She kind of takes your hand and starts pointing out, like, when you move your hand in this direction, the hidden blade pops out, and then when you do it again, it puts back. When you put it in this direction, 2 crossbow limbs pop out from the side and it becomes a hand crossbow. And when, like, concealed within the fingers and like along certain other places, like if you fold it over in a certain way, it becomes the thieves' tools.
Blades, hand. And tools. Cool.
It's really zoomed in.
With the very, very tight apertures, there's not a lot of depth of field.
So that's your little sprite. Okay, cool.
Fairy? That's racist. Literally.
Yeah, that's racist.
It's literally racist.
I don't see right.
Pixies, fairies,
Yeah,
and
Aera just
sprites
looks
are
like
all
a human
different,
to me.
races.
A very feathery.
With wings and a beak. And talons.
It's a transmutation thing. Or right, depending on.
I was born
Review.
this way. I like being this way.
It's an abomination against nature.
I am nature.
It's not my fault that my people fell out of a rift to the air, to the elemental plane of air on top of a mountain. It's not my fault. Leave me alone.
So is there any other properties to this, or?
One of the things that you notice, by the way, is like she's holding your hand and she's being very gentle.
That gnomish touch I've heard about. Very, very gentle.
I don't like things gentle.
Well, we can certainly make it nice and rough for you.
And she all of a sudden just grabs a fistful of your collar and pulls you down to eye level.
Mm-hmm. Which is saying something, considering I'm like 6 foot tall or something.
Yeah,
and
like,
she's a
I
gnome.
imagine like you're kneeling down and have your hand down so you can help. She's like, so she like looks you dead in the eye and goes, "Are you going to beat around the bush? Or are you going to ask me out already?"
Yeah, you want to go out?
Yes, let's go.
Sweet.
She like lets go of you and like pushes you back up.
Yeah.
Feel the love tonight.
No, this is.
And she's about to leave, and all of a sudden the guy with the mask goes, "Where are you going?" And she just stops and does an about face and goes, "Out."
Yeah, out.
And then in.
And then out once more.
Oh my god.
Sorry. So during this, am I gonna have to make like strength checks and stuff like that? Like.
And by the way, like she just walks straight out of the temple.
I follow her.
And as you're catching up to her, she like again like just stops, does an about face. She says, "Let's lay some ground rules.
Okay.
First off,
Hmm?
you are not to touch me unless you have my express permission. Is that understood?
Sure.
Secondly,
Ah.
you will address me as Wizgill.
I didn't catch
Lady
that.
Wizgill.
That
Lady Wizgill.
Wizgill.
Let's go.
80 Wiz. Okay.
Third, and most importantly, how do I put this nicely?
Good timing.
What was that? Oh, anyway. Third, and most importantly, I don't put out on the first date. And she just spins right back around and starts walking again.
Alright, let's see where we're going.
I need
It's not,
adults.
it's not about what's going out.
All kinds of shenanigans happen
It's
when
about
Throkk
what's
isn't
going
there.
in.
So Arranis,
I'm gonna put her
Aera,
into my
you just
allies.
see Zed walk out, almost being led by this tiny little gnome with big blonde pigtails and like
Aera-
overalls and like grease all over her face and like a pair of goggles.
Aera like waves at the gnome and like gives her a thumbs up. Hey!
That.
You get that?
Unless Zed is as small as a wizard I once knew. That's going to be quite painful for the gnome.
Maybe she has reduced person.
Maybe.
Tells new.
Ironically, his name also started with a Z.
Interesting. I'm getting the impression that
Does anybody have enlarged person?
no.
That only lasts for a minute anyway, which I suppose is
That's all he needs.
It's
Five minutes. What do we do with the remaining 4 minutes?
Cuddle?
Oh man.
So
And,
no, actually, it's kind of nice. She's surprisingly fast for someone so small, and
well,
she just kind of takes you, basically going like parkour, running around the streets.
oh, this is so awesome. We're doing parkour as like
Yeah.
a date. That's amazing. We're just jumping across rooftops. Oh,
Exactly.
I can show you the world.
Shining, shimmering, splendid.
and we're gonna
Yeah,
steal.
Because they're moving so
Thing.
quickly.
She just like pulls out this little like dart gun and punk.
Oh,
It's like,
What?
no, you go to sleep now.
there he goes.
No, like every time it's like someone's like, oh, isn't that a punk?
Oh,
Somebody's looking up on the rooftops, like, look at those two. Ah!
Gah.
and Zed's just laughing at 7-0.
He hits one guy in the balcony. You hear the Wilhelm scream as he falls over.
Have any little stuff? No. I can just take out their kneecaps with my new hand crossbow. Funk.
I used to coo at couples like you. Then I took a crossbow bolt to the knee.
Oh, this is.
Uh,
It's actually getting towards like midnight.
What happened to the rest of us?
Yeah.
Let me just finish this up
Oh,
and then
skin here
then
in
go
it.
back to the rest of you, okay? I'm on a roll here. I gotta keep it going.
This will happen concurrently with whatever,
So it's
whatever you do.
it's getting
next.
to about midnight, and you and Wizgill are just kind of sitting around.
Lady Wizgill.
Lady Wizgill.
Yeah, I think my mask would be off at this point.
Yeah.
She demands the DM's respect.
Yes, she does.
I can make it. Else
So
it doesn't make
and you're
ladies.
just kind of like sitting there, like with your like legs just kind of dangling off of a rooftop.
Oh, I haven't had so much fun in a while. I've been just non-stop adventuring. Thank you, Lady Wizgill.
Oh, of course. Every moment spent with me is always going to be amazing, isn't it?
I hope so.
Which reminds me, how long are you going to be here?
I don't actually know. We just
Where are you
got
from?
here.
Where are you from?
I originally started my life in Arc, and then it's in Torrentera. Then I traveled to Raelden after terrible things happened, and then I up with these guys.
So, where are you going to go after here?
I think if we heard the priest there correctly, we're probably going back to Raelden because our my
Where
long-eared
in
friend
Raelden?
there.
Where in Raelden?
I don't know exactly. I know we have like a little homestead question mark. River's Keep. where
Okay.
we-
That's all I need to know.
Oh.
She gets back up and
What
looks
if I'm
at
not
you.
there though?
She at this point, she's looking you straight in the eye at this point because you know you're sitting and
Yep.
she's standing, and she kind of very politely bows and says, "It was a pleasure meeting you. I'll see you back in Rivers Keep."
Okay then.
And she just turns around and runs off.
Zed's got a booty call.
Fare thee well.
I have a question relating to the women's.
That would be would be a question better put to Aera, I would think.
Well, it's
Oh,
no,
wait, I think-
it's for you
Oh,
about
did,
something
did
I've
you
done
say
for
something?
women.
I just realized
Oh,
you was
okay.
frozen for me. Sorry.
I sent a note to my lady back on Cornin.
Yes.
And
Sorry, Zeus,
you
what was that?
have-
no,
You
nothing.
have not.
I have not heard anything.
No.
Okay. That worries me a little bit. Okay.
Times. One thing.
And you just hear in the back of your head, "Don't bet on it."
Who said that?
She's stringing you along.
The Mace of Paylor is your wingman.
I pull
like
out the
holding
mace and
up
I
mace,
concentrate.
like,
Was
hey,
that you just talking
did I
in my
tell
head
you
right
about
now?
Huh?
I pull out the mace and focus. Was that you just talking in the back of my head right now, or was that someone else?
No response.
There's too many people in my head! Like,
Can we
Zed
just
actually
take a second
yells
to
that
admire
out.
what your eyes just do? You're like,
Yeah, like Zed yells that on top of the roof. There's too many people in my head!
and it was then that Zed knew he became an anime character. God.
I'm self-aware.
Alright, so let's cut back to everyone else. Throkk. Okay,
Yeah.
so Mavarax, you go to
I'm resting.
you find a place to rest.
Yeah.
In the Temple of Bahamut and just poof, done.
Yeah.
Throkk, what would you like to do
I'm
now
gonna
that you?
head to the Temple of Tritharian to see if it's open.
Yes, it. After a while, it is open.
I greet the priest yet again and ask to use the altar to try for the third time.
By all means. 3 times the charm.
Shots fired.
Fourth time, Sharon, fourth time.
Much like
What
said,
does-
you are currently experiencing performance anxiety.
This doesn't normally happen.
Well,
You try to like focus in on it, but it's just you feel like there's so many other things kind of swimming around in your mind.
I asked the priest if they have a specific method that they use to try to commune with Tritharian. Just because I'm looking to just get some guidance on what I should do next.
Meditation. We
Oh.
usually find that being in an open space and wandering and letting our we participate in a kind of meditation that isn't your traditional sitting and waiting. Our meditation is based on freedom and liberation.
Got it. I'm gonna go to the outskirts of the city.
Okay.
I'm going to sit and attempt to meditate and enter my spirit.
Okay.